Hello, Don here, and welcome to another video. In this one, I'll be talking about my top 5 favorite manga, but with a twist. They have to be manga that are completely finished and that I have personally finished as well. So, Fairy Tail doesn't count because it's technically still going on with its 100-year quest manga. As I'm doing this, I'm realizing I might need to bend the rules, so I'm including manhwa in this, aka Korean comics, I'm only doing the summaries, maybe like one or two things about it, because it might take too long to figure out what I'd say for each one. Number 5, Under Observation, My First Loves, and I. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the Korean names in this. Joon-hee's a pushover and has somehow managed to lend out all his money. He finally finds a great part-time gig, but it's only for women? In serious need of cash, he dresses up as a girl only to discover the job he's just applied for is a clinical trial for a certain pill for women. Not only is he locked in for a week with 5 other 20 women, they're all women from his high school. How long before everyone discovers he's not a she? Now, even though it's a borderline hentai manhwa, which is, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how I found it, the way it tells a story for each character is honestly really amazing and got me to read further and further and further, and by the end it got very emotional. Number 4, Scums Wish, or Kuzu no Honkai. Mugi and Hanabi are in a relationship in spite of and because they're in love with other people. As his deception continues, are they going to hurt the ones they care for most? I know that's like a really short summary for it, but that basically is what it is. I knew it also has an anime, but I kind of wanted to read the manga first for it. I don't know why. Sometimes I do that for anime. And the more I read of it, the more I kind of ended up enjoying the story. Number 3, The Seven Deadly Sins, or can I say the Japanese name right? Nanatsu no Taizai. I know most people probably already know the summary for this story, but I'll do it just in case there are some people that don't. The kingdom of Leonis is thrown into turmoil when the king's holy knights are corrupted by distinctly unholy demonic power. The land's only hope is a band of powerful warriors known as the Seven Deadly Sins, an eccentric group of oddballs who seem to spend as much time fighting each other as they do fighting their enemies. Princess Elizabeth desperately seeks their aid, but the leader of her would-be saviors turns out to be an undersized pervert with a broken blade and a talking pig. They are soon joined by a jealous giant, a fussy fairy, and an immortal bandit pining over his lost love. Can these people really be the legendary heroes she's looking for? And a quick note for this, I started reading it in the middle during like the recent season of the anime. It's season 3. Wrath of the Gods is season 3, not season 4. Get your shit right. Number 2, Men Wonderland. Middle school student Ganta Igarashi witnessed the slaughter of his entire class by the mysterious Red Man, and as the only survivor, he was labeled a mass murderer and sentenced to death. Now, an inmate at the privately owned prison and amusement park known as Men Wonderland, Ganta must try to survive in a place where inmates are the main attraction in brutal gladiator-style games. At the same time, he must attempt to uncover the truth behind the Red Man, his mysterious childhood friend Shiro, and why he was the only survivor that bloody day. Now, there's so much more to the story than what was shown in the anime, and that's kind of what got me to read the manga. Also, this was literally the first manga I've ever finished. Number 1, Devil's Line. Tsukasa, a college student, is rescued from an attack by a devil, one of many vampires that can blend in among the human population. Ansai, her savior, is a half-devil who exploits his supernatural gifts as a member of a shadowy police task force that specializes in devil-related crime in Tokyo. As Ansai continues to keep guard over Tsukasa, the two quickly forge a tentative bond, one that Ansai fears will test his ironclad rule of never drinking human blood. And just like Men Wonderland, the anime for this one got me to read the manga and finish the story. And this is still one of my all-time favorite manga. Out of all of the manga I've ever read, even the ones that I'm still reading, it's still like one of my favorites. I especially love the art style. Well, those are my top 5 manga that are finished. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then check out some of my other videos. Subscribe to join this Positive Anime Guild. Hit that bell to be notified of videos, and I hope to see you next time. See ya.